All right. Here we go. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm going to wait a minute and get people on here. Get some people in here. And if you come in and see this, drop a comment in the comment section and say hello, if you would, please. I'm going to take a minute to get some more people in here. Hopefully, people will come in. So, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a good week. Oh, man. crazy week, right? We'll get into that here in a minute. Get some people in here. Like I said, if you're watching this, drop a comment. Even if you watch this later on in the day, say hello. It'd be great to hear from all of you. Yeah, this week just absolutely crazy week. But first off, let me say happy Friday to everybody. This is your HMG Weekly Wrap Up, and you know, I'm gonna start by talking about the elephant in the room, and I titled this "What America." I'm not gonna get political or anything like that. That's not who I am. More Melissa. Melissa, hey, how are you? Good morning. I titled this one, "What America." It was election week this week, and now that I've said the word election, I'm sure Facebook will flag this video and put some comments in there or whatever. But listen, to me, it doesn't matter what side that you sit on. Is there some crazy things going on? Absolutely. Whether they're true or not, only time will tell. Doesn't matter. But here's the thing that we are forgetting together as a whole. It doesn't take any effort to be a good person. You can have a different opinion from somebody and still be respectful. Okay? This is the fact that I'm even having to talk about this or bring it up is completely mind-blowing. There is so much hatred going on in this country right now that it blows my mind. And there's well, this person said this, or he said this and he said that. Well, he said this and she did that. Who gives a shit? Stop being rude to each other. Stop being horrible to each other. Start being good people. I get people get very passionate about this election, and then it's the most important election of our time, and I get it. And I'm not downplaying anybody's beliefs. I'm not. But what frustrates me is that it doesn't matter because both parties are guilty of it. And more importantly, I have gone out and I've said that I'm not a big fan of the mainstream media. I think the mainstream media has a big part of this. I think if we took some time to educate ourselves, again, doesn't matter what side of the political spectrum you sit on. I don't care. I have a lot of people that are on the that have opposite views than me, and I still love it. If they called me today and they needed something, I would do what I can to help them. That's just me though. That's just me. And I'm not saying I'm anybody special or anything like that. But what I am saying is that this craziness and this madness has to stop. We have to start holding some people that are responsible accountable for it. And that's on both sides. More importantly, that has to do with the mainstream media as well and the narrative that they're pushing. And it doesn't matter if you're left or right or which news organization you watch. It doesn't matter. They're all horrible. Trying to push their own narrative to fit their agenda. And it's all crap. Stop being horrible to each other. Let's come together and let's unite. more importantly, start educating yourselves and stop believing everything you see on the damn news. Please. All right. Sorry. Now, how's everybody doing other than that, all that other crap going on? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a decent week. I hope you're safe. And regardless, like I said, regardless of what's going on, wake up in the morning, put a smile on your face. You have something to be thankful for because you woke up this morning and you're alive. So let's be grateful for that, all right? Sandy, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to do a couple announcements. I'm going to switch it up a little bit this week. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the announcements first. Tomorrow, Glendale, Arizona, Warfighter Palooza. It's going to be happening at the Glendale Heroes Park from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they're going to have the VA Mobile Vet Center out there. It's going to be a community day. Everybody's invited. A lot of veteran organizations will be out there. If you're a veteran, take your family out there. It's going to be a good time. Airborne Ron and his wife Helen, amazing people from Warfighter Ranch. Follow them on social media. Check that out. If you're in Glendale, Arizona, if you're in the Arizona area, go down to Glendale tomorrow. Heroes Park for Warfighter Palooza. It's going to be awesome. November announcements, real quick. No Shave November, guys. I'm doing it. I'm going to try the No Shave November. Girls to it, I guess. I don't judge. Whatever. Guys, No Shave November. Let's grow the beards, mustaches. November birthdays. I got a special birthday. I have to say personally. Two of them actually. My mom, his birthday is on the 12th, and then my grandma's birthday is coming up. I think on the 17th as well. And I'm sure I got other family members that are birthdays this week or this month rather. And before even all of that, there's a very, very important patriotic birthday coming up for all you jarheads out there. I'm talking about the Marine Corps birthday coming up November 10th. God bless our Marines, right? So if you're a Marine out there, happy birthday month. I'm saying it early. Happy birthday to you all Marines. Right after that, Veterans Day. Veterans Day on the 11th. We also got hunting season for all you hunters out there. Be safe. Blaze orange. And then more importantly, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a month to be thankful. Right? We got to be thankful. And it's also Military Family Month. So to all you military families out there, thank you for everything that you do and the sacrifices that you've made. We love you all. So quick shout out to some veteran businesses, and then we're going to get started into what you missed this week on the shows. And then I got another announcement at the end of all of that. So real quick, shout out to #Planet. Simper Savage, Throttle Therapy, new organization. I'm loving what they do with bikes. HMG Beverage. I took my coffee thing downstairs, but that's what I'm drinking this morning is HMG Beverage, the coffee. Rick's Roasters, who we have partnered with. HMG Beverage partnered with Rick's Roasters. Check them out. Vets for Child Rescue, another great organization. Save our children. Independence Training. Get some training done. If you're looking to get any type of dirt medicine or learn more about firearms, go check them out. Independence Training. And then Red Wire Gear, our buddy John over there. Thank you all for those. And then Pando Media, which I will make an announcement about some stuff that they have coming up in December next month. But I'll be doing that after we talk about the show. So with that being said, give me just a hot second. Oh, that's good. That is good. All right. Folks, here's what you missed this week on HMG. First up in the queue, we got Not Your Average Operator. Melon and Raph, they did a Q&A section this week. Mike was out, And Mellon and Raff kind of just bounced around some questions and answers. Let me tell you something. These guys, not your average operators. They're really not. These guys are some of the best in the world. And to hear them really this week, they really peeled back some layers and they got personal with some of the questions that they asked each other, and it was humbling and eye opening because you see these operators and these special operations units and these badass guys, and you sometimes we forget that hey they're human too, and they got things going on just like the rest of us in life. So it was a really humbling show to listen to, and I encourage you all to listen to it. That's this week's Not Your Average Operator. Next up, we have the Arms Room. This week, they're discussing contextual EDC, everyday carry, and why it isn't all the same for everyone. I am sorry, guys. It's contextual, everyday carry, and why it's not the same for everybody. So check that out. That's this week's The Arms Room show. You can see their show live every Monday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Hey, morning, Ryan. I'll be talking about you here shortly, so stay on. Next up, we have the Power of Investing in People podcast. This week, Dr. Michelle Haley. She's the founder of TogetherWell.org. This week's topic, living together well, connecting on a mental health level, and education is a right, not a privilege. She uses uses education to really education on mental health and how we can communicate with people on a better level. So it's a great show. Check it out. The Power of Investing in People podcast. Next up, the Military Millionaire podcast. This week's topic, investing in real estate from overseas with special guest Naaman Taylor. One of the topics that what I found very fascinating in this episode was how to use your VA loan to buy some investments and how to invest in real estate from out of the country. So if you're looking to invest or you're thinking about investing, you definitely want to follow this podcast. David gives a lot of great information, especially if you're active duty or getting ready to transition. Check it out. And you can follow him on, he's got a group called From Military to Millionaire on social media. Next up, we have Drop and Give Me 20. Drop and Give Me 20. They do 2 shows a month that come out every 1st and the 15th of every month. And this episode, they do kind of a round table this season. And this episode, they had Sally Ann Zoll and Zoe Hoffman. Sally is the CEO of United Through Reading, and Zoe is the owner of Hoffman Tutoring, which they help K through 8 get personalized online tutoring with qualified educators. I think that's really cool. That's awesome. Awesome. Duncan, hey man, how are you? Long time. Next up, where was I? Okay, here we go. Next up, the Gary Brugman podcast. This one was a little earlier in the week. Gary always does a good show. And this week was the pre-election episode. Very entertaining, so make sure you check that out, the Gary Brugman podcast. All right, next up we have, we're getting through these. I'm loving it. The Time to Shine Today with Scott Ferguson, our buddy Fergie. Scott does a show every week, or excuse me, every day, Monday through Friday. He pumps out content 5 days a week, so you can check him out. Time to Shine Today. This week, some of the topics that really caught my eye was be a leader that brings people with you. Realize your infinite possibilities and live smarter and improve faster with the Genius Key. That one just dropped, I think, this morning. I got to listen to it. I got to finish listening to it, but that was so far it's been really good. So check that out. That's Time to Shine Today with Scott Ferguson. Next up, we have Veterans Unite. This week, hey, listen, every Sunday, Veterans Unite, along with the People's Patriot Project, do a Got Your Six at 6. So at 6 o'clock every Sunday night, Central Standard Time, they get a group of veterans in. It's kind of like a kind of coffee talk, shooting the shit. They usually got a guest that comes on. So check that out. Got Your Six at 6 every Sunday night with the People's Patriot Project. People's Patriot Project, stay tuned with them. They got a big announcement that's going to be coming up here in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. It has been a very long time, Duncan. And thank you. We'll catch up soon. All right, folks, stay with me. I got a few more. For the sake of the child, from our friends over at the Military Child Education Coalition. Real quick, before I get into the episode. If you are active duty and you have a family, you should be following Military Child Education Coalition. They have a ton of resources for you, so please check them out. This week, topic, bolster family readiness with United through reading. Funny thing, Sally Ann Zoll comes back onto this show here. Sally shares how the organization finds ways to support connections during COVID. You get to hear more in this episode about Initiative Readiness 365 that uses reading to bolster family readiness. So that's really cool about this one. So first off, everybody check out United through reading, and to find more info, and I'll post the link underneath here. But the Readiness 365 is on their website as well. And then also, again, I cannot stress to you guys enough that if you are active duty, or even if you're a veteran, check out MSEC, Military Child Education Coalition. If you have kids, you have to be following this organization. They do tremendous things, and they have a ton of resources that makes things so easy for our active duty members. So check them out. Last one. We got one left, and then I got an announcement, and then that's it, and I'll leave you guys be. The Decision Hour, right? This week, I bring back my friend Heather Dobson, and we have a very, very special guest this week, Marie Peck from the Fetch Foundation. Marie has dedicated more than 10 years of her life to rescuing unwanted dogs and giving them jobs. Hundreds of discarded dogs have gone on to become search and rescue dogs, police canines, diabetic alert dogs, and a slew of other specialties. Fetch also provides Fido bags. Now, these are, Fido bags, they give these Fido bags to fire stations all across the country. These are kits that are used to administer oxygen and other life-saving measures to family pets that get caught in a house fire. The Fetch Foundation is completely volunteer-based. No one in this organization gets paid. It survives completely on donations. And it is an amazing organization. I would look into these Fetch bags. If you have a fire department near where you live, I would strongly recommend asking them if they have a Fido bag. If they don't, get a hold of Marie over at the Fetch Foundation and get them a bag. She'll make sure that they get one. It's a truly amazing organization. I'm smiling. I got to say hi. Hi, Mom. My mom jumped on. I'm not going to tell you who, although most of you could probably figure it out. All right, last is certainly not least. That's it. That's it for the shows. I love the shows. Great week this week for the shows, but I got one more announcement. Hold on. One more announcement coming up. I'm talking to you about it right now because next month is the Veterans Summit, Veterans Social Summit, put on by Pando Media. And Ryan, if you're still on, say hello again. Um, this is the first of the Veteran Social Summit. It's going to be held December 5th, and there is a slew of guests, speakers. Yours truly will be one of the speakers this year. I'm honored that Ryan has asked me to speak. I'm going to be speaking about podcasting and just digital media in general with publishing and so forth. And there's a lot of familiar faces that you'll see, and you'll start seeing some posting about that. But I'm going to post that in the links below here after the show, because you can purchase tickets for that now. Okay, so yeah, check that out. Veterans Social Summit, December 5th. That's it for this week, folks. I very long winded today. Again, I want to close out by this. If and I hope you guys are watching this till the end here, because this is probably the most important thing. It does, whether you believe in God or the universe, or whatever it is that you believe in. For me, it's God. I grew up going to church. That's what I know, and that's what comforts me. In the time that we are going through right now, we don't have control over a lot of this stuff, right? If you voted, you did your part, great. Wake up in the morning and focus on you. Focus on the things that you can do and that you have control over, right? The rest of it, give it to God or the universe or whatever it is that you believe in, and try not to worry about it. More importantly, I cannot stress enough, everybody, please, 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 there's no reason for the hatred and stuff like that. We get passionate about stuff, and let's educate ourselves. Let's take some time. Let's educate ourselves. I don't care. Those of you that watch this, I don't care what side of the political. I mean, I can't stand politics, quite frankly, in my opinion. I can't stand the mainstream media either, just because of I see what's really going on here. I got a lot of friends on the left. I got a lot of friends on the right. I got a lot of friends down the middle. To me, you're all family, all right. And that's let's focus on what's important, and that's coming together. Um, so, with that being said, put a smile on your face. I appreciate you all being here. I love you all very much. If there's anything I can do for you, please shoot us leave a comment below, or shoot me a DM, and I'd be happy to get in touch with you, set up some time with you. And until then, have a great weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you guys next week.